great social activism, resources, and art. I am Rakia. The assist is not here today. He might show up. He right now on daddy duty. Black fathers matter. Yeah, so support to that black man out there doing what he need to be doing. And we holding it down today, right? We still here, y'all still here, the young people still here. PSA programming is still going on. So right now we got our young people. We got everybody know their roles today.
Yup.
All right, let me see what you doing. Who
Wait,
you?
can you hear me?
I hear you.
I am the co-host.
You the co-host. What's your
Yep.
name?
My name is Walid.
Your name Walid.
Yup.
All right. What's your
Walid.D.
Walid.d. What? All right. That's new. I haven't heard that before, but that's your new handle. That's what we going with. Walid.d. All right. What's up, Walid?
So
How you feeling today?
I'm good.
You feel good?
Yep.
All right. You happy to be here?
Yup.
All right. And who else? Well, I'm sorry. I'm announcing y'all as y'all host, co-host, but we need to announce our guests. We got our guests here today, right?
Yeah.
Who you?
My name is Anwar.
All right. Anwar here with us today as the guest. Then you got a little co-guest with you. What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Marie.
Marie. All right. How are you today, Marie?
Good.
Good to see you. I'm happy to have you here. You got to project your voice so the people can hear you.
Sing better.
All the 10 million listeners. You all right? It's all right, baby.
10 million.
And then who are you over there?
My name is Chris.
You, Chris. Who are you? What you doing over here today?
I'm the guest host.
The guest host. Okay. So we got the co-host, the guest host, the co-guest, and then the guest here today. And so the way I know that PSA runs is that nobody gets introduced. Y'all all introduce yourselves. Every guest that comes here introduce themselves. There's 3 questions that get answered over the course of your time on the show here. And those questions are, who are you? What is your resource? And why do you do what you do? So those are the things that we're going to be getting into today. So who are you? I know you told me your name is Anwar, but who are you?
Well, right now, I'm a sales rep. And what I do as a sales rep is sell solar energy or help put them on a plan for solar energy. And that's basically all it is. Ain't nothing fancy. I don't do much. Yeah.
So you said you a sales rep. That means you got a job.
Yeah, job.
That means you're a working man. So
Finally.
can we clap it up for this black man out here with a job? Knowing something.
Because everybody in this
productive?
room gonna get a piece of the money. Clap it up.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I
Listen.
Oh, you get hyped about that. Okay.
A black
getting
man that want
$40.
to share the wealth. I like it. So you working there. How old are you?
18.
18 out here working, and I can't even say now because I feel like you've been out here since I know you. You've been working. So,
But this is a finally on paper job where I gotta clock in now.
okay, you gotta hit the clock. That makes you feel like that's a real job.
Yeah.
I feel like we should work. We should dig into that a little bit.
Finally working for the white man.
Oh no.
No, for
That hurts a little bit to feel.
Whoa.
Wait, that
Did you just
that-
say
that
finally work for the
constitute
white
real
man?
Work to you?
I mean, this day and age, yeah, kinda. That's the only way to make money, I guess.
So work for the white man is the only way to make money.
No, not like that. I don't mean it like that.
All right.
But a good paying job and to go places, I believe you gotta deal with him, not work for him. 'Cause I don't see it as me working for them. I see it as me building my skill right now, and that's actually something good I can put on my resume.
Absolutely. Working for the white man was your words. So I wanted to unpack that.
That was a joke.
I love the building your skills. I feel like you should definitely building your skills. You are absolutely right. We live in this world. Everybody is in here together. So you're going to have to deal with them one way or another. But, you could definitely get bread without working for the white man. And I encourage you, and definitely you, because of the mind that you have. You definitely can use their money to, fund some
that's the
stuff of
plan.
your own. Absolutely. Because they need to be working for you. What y'all over there doing? What's happening?
She was shaking my hand.
You was shaking his hand. How you feel about your uncle having a job? You like it? He said you gonna get some of the money. What you gonna spend it on?
say you proud of me, man. Be excited. Put a smile. Smile.
What you want him to buy you? What you gonna get?
Flowers.
Oh, I love it. Flowers are free. And if you don't pick them, they'll stay alive.
Your birthday passed, didn't it?
Mine?
Yes.
Not yet. But we're not talking about that. We're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about y'all. Well, actually, we're here to talk about Anwar. You got some questions for Anwar? I see you. I see you.
Why did you want this job?
The money. But now, as I said, on a serious note, yes, the money, but also, like I said, it's a good experience, and I hope if y'all get an experience like this, to be in a position like this, the people in the office, they'll show you very good teachers. Also, I hope y'all get to meet my coworkers. One person in mind, I want y'all to meet, just to see how what's the word? Just to see his mannerisms and learn from him like I do in the office. But the reason I wanted this job, yeah, the money, but also the experience. And as I said, something to put on my resume in the future. And this will help me market my business when I finally want to get myself out there. This is what's gonna help me. And y'all mean, I ain't about to be all professional with y'all kids.
No, you gotta be professional because it's not just children.
Yeah.
It's the 10 million listeners. They on here, and this will be viewed, and so you will have to answer for anything that you say. So,
Any more questions?
No, but I just wanted to give you kudos because I like the mindset that you're going in it with. Like you're definitely thinking about how you can pull from the people and then use it for yourself, and so that's what's up. You said the bull, that's an elder in there. He teaching everybody.
I'm the
or
elder. Well, yeah. What is it? He's, I believe, like 2 or 3. They got a hierarchy in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all the Jones. I got a paper though. I gotta read. Got to get that done tonight. Gotta remind myself.
Set your goals. Attain your goals.
But yeah, he's the standard in the office.
Mm-hmm.
He tell you how many sales you should make a week.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he sets the pay and all of that also. But I ain't gonna get into all
Sound
that.
like he the boss.
Not really. They don't even use that type of language in the office.
Okay. Why not? Is there a reason?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Honesty is key.
I took notes, but I was not most partially listening. A little bit.
All right. Well, that's something that you got to work on.
I know. I got my notes though. I was making eye contact. I know how to listen. It's just things are not coming to me right now. That's what I was saying.
I got you. But normally it's a culture thing, and then a lot of spaces nowadays they're trying to get out of what they call white supremacy culture. That language of like, that top down kind of how offices tend to flow, but they actually don't flow that way. It creates a lot of tension. So I'm glad to hear that you're not working in a toxic workspace, but stay vigilant because a lot of places use language or don't use language. They talk about like creating this positive atmosphere and being for a different culture, but underneath the surface, it's the same shit that be going on.
Right.
Sorry, children. The same stuff that be going on, and then that creates even more issues, and can be even more toxic. So
Yeah, I've been skeptical since the first my interviewing process began.
Mm-hmm.
And since up until this point too, to be honest,
look at this school. How you feel like you look? Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I want you to stay vigilant of you on your job. All right.
so,
Yeah.
what was you doing?
He's eating his arm.
You told you looking at the picture. You lied with a straight face. You lied on camera with a straight face.
Crazy. But go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I lost my train of thought. To be honest.
See? And that's on both of us because I don't remember where he was going with it because I was thrown off because my lid was eating his arm. My bad. But yeah, and now we beatboxing on the mic. That's the art.
That's the art. I'm about to say.
Anybody got any other questions? Go ahead, Yasir.
What is your other job?
My other job? Oh, no, not no more, man. Just one job.
Marie, because we can't hear you, and then everybody else can hear you.
Your face.
So you got more than one job anymore? Where you work at?
No, not no more. It used to be the joint, yeah, Philly.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Go ahead. You got follow up? No? All right. All right. So you was working with Yeah Philly, and now you transition on. I like it. You moving up, or moving in different ways. I won't say moving up because Yeah Philly is a dope joint. Yeah, like, what's that? I thought you said something. You didn't say that? All right. So how many jobs have you had? You 18. I'm hearing 2 jobs. You've been working for a while. Like I said, since I know you've been working. What's your work history look like?
To be honest, I want to say it's in the double digits at this moment. I believe. That's because I worked a lot of under the table jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I believe it's in the double digits. I never really counted or really thought about it, the exact number. I just was trying to make money. That was always the goal. Money and experience.
Okay. What are these experiences leading to? Like, do you have, or overall, you said that you're trying to take the skills and stuff that you take from the job you got right now to take towards your business. What is your business?
My business. Social media management. Reps.
That's your resource. So now we at the what is your resource part of the show. Go ahead.
See now.
Talk about it.
Reps is under development.
Okay.
Actually, we don't do much right now. We're still
What's the concept
trying
for
to
the business?
the
You don't
concept-
ever want to start with what you don't do. I don't want to know what you don't do. Tell me what you do.
we manage your social media for you. If you're a business and you have social media accounts that may be Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, we manage that for you. You pay us. We do contracts. That's pretty much a summary
working right
of it.
now. Somebody going live from my phone.
Oh, so we out.
Yeah, see, you underselling y'all. Y'all
We
on
ain't
the
really got no
clock.
communication. I'm not.
You throw all of this message into your phone. Go ahead.
But yeah, I think she should come up here with a mic, and cause she got a little bit more information than me
What you say?
on reps.
Oh, come on, tell
Oh,
us
now she
about
don't know
it.
what happened. Now you was listening. Come on.
No,
Come
no,
on.
I'm not gonna let y'all do it. She's doing her job as the social media manager. She's told y'all she wants to be behind
She
the
had to
scenes.
protect you. She had to protect you. Protect your image.
She was trying to give you your cues, and then you missed it. So now she about to.
Oh, she give me.
She said she gonna drop the mic. Go ahead. I asked him what was his resource, and he started talking about reps. But he told me that reps don't do too much right now. But I feel like I want to know what reps does do. I don't want him to tell me what y'all don't do. Represent your reps right. What's reps?
Okay, reps means record, editing, post services.
Okay.
And what we do, record, edit,
Okay.
post.
Post. And then y'all serve. Okay. What does that look like?
This.
All right, but for the people who are not in the studio who cannot see this,
Sarah.
can you explain it? What does
Sarah.
that look like?
Grandma hoodie. The reason.
Okay, basically you call us for whatever you want us to record.
Mm-hmm.
We record. Well, actually, before we do all of that,
Matter of
we
fact,
have to set
might have
up
left it in the car.
a day for us to come record.
Mm-hmm.
And we record.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want us to edit and post your videos, we can. But we send the videos to you.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that.
So that's the recording part. Y'all can be contracted to come and just walk around with people and capture their footage and send their footage, and that's a check. We recorded you. And then there's more to it, because y'all can also do editing. Y'all can
For
take that video.
editing?
Go ahead.
If we recorded your video, we edit it and then send it to you. But if somebody else recorded it, they send it to us and we edit it and send it back or post it if you want us to.
Okay. Posting is part of it, right?
Promoting it, yeah.
Posting and promoting.
Oh, and promoting.
Okay. And then all of those are y'all services. So we have recording, editing, posting, and promoting.
We should put 2 P's. Yeah. Remember we? Never mind. We talk about it
Reps
later.
with 2 P's and a S. And then your services. All right. So anything else? Anybody else want to say about reps? Anybody else that's with reps?
My mic is flashing.
Everybody in here with reps.
I mean, it's on. It's hot. It's live. I hear you loud and clear. What you say?
I said
You
everybody
move
in
forward,
here
you
with
wanna say
reps.
something?
Yes, you are.
All right, thank you, Z, for repping reps. Round of applause for Z. All right, you got a question for Anwar? You hosting? You gotta talk to the guests. I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Do you like your job?
Do you like your job?
Yes, actually, it has a mixture of behind the desk work and footwork that I like. It has just the right amount of free time also. Now the days, I will be honest, 6 days out of 7 working, and then they do kind of still expect you to come on Sunday as a formality, which is funny to me, but you know, it's a different culture in there, so I understand it.
So wait, you gotta work 7 days a week?
That's kind of what he said that they expected. When I was listening to him talk, like, if you can come on Sunday, that's practically what he was saying.
But you definitely on the schedule Monday through Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Saturday a different time, a little shorter, but
All right, and you cool with your hours?
yeah, I'm cool with my hours. Afternoon, I get home around sleep time for me. I'm cool.
I'm here for it. So you working? I want to bring that kind of to something that's going on in the city right now. Anybody know about the strike?
I'm about to set the strike or
The
union strike.
no,
Strike.
the union strike.
Yeah, trash strike. Okay.
I hear trash strike is the trash strike is a okay way to kind of represent it, but it's more than that. It's municipal services all over the city. So who knows what municipal services is? Who knows what municipal means? Do you know?
Oh, could you explain that?
Municipal. Somebody look it up. One of y'all that's not on camera. Look up municipal. All right. We having a Wi-Fi issue. So municipal just means city or government services. It's all right. You'll get another. I'm definitely going to ask you another question.
Point out the chat for no?
So the trash services. What else
to-
do the government serve? Oh yeah, the assist is here. What else are government services?
The SEPTA bus.
SEPTA is its own entity. SEPTA is not on strike right now.
You said strike.
Yeah, we talking about the strike, right? And the municipal services, the different city agencies that are not working right now. SEPTA does provide a service for the city. However, they are their own entity. I understand how you could think they are a municipal service, but they're not. Like it's a good guess. But the trash people is good. Keep going with that. Who else? All right, well, let's even just talk about that. So what happens when the people don't come pick up the trash? Go ahead.
Raccoons and mice go through your trash.
Okay.
The trash gets piled up,
It get piled up.
and then it stinks up.
It stink.
Block. It also causes bad air quality.
But not to cut you off. Then they say they had like trash drop off.
Right. So tell me what that look like.
I don't know what that look like. I'm just saying
It's
I heard
basically
about that.
where I think trash drop off.
Yeah, like dump places where you dump your trash
Yeah.
at for the community.
So do we understand why the city is why these workers are on strike?
They're not getting
Because
paid
they're
enough.
not
My
getting paid
assumption.
enough.
They're not getting paid enough. So these are people who and from what I'm seeing, we thinking about the city budget because today is the first day of their new fiscal year. Fiscal year ended. Fiscal year 25 ended yesterday. They in their new fiscal year now, and they talking about passing their budget. They every year give more money to the police. Every single year, the police budget goes up. And again, we talking about city workers who are not making enough money to do what they need to do to take care of their houses, right? They are outside picking up our trash. It's hot. It's disgusting. It stinks for them, right? And they're doing this on loop Monday through Friday, making sure that the city is not dirty and trifling. And they're asking this woman yo, can you give us a raise? You came in here and gave everybody in cabinet more money, right? We was all excited because she hired some more black people and gave a lot of black people more money. But it's personal, right? Like that's a few people. It becomes tokenism. Those few people got a whole lot of money, right? And then these other people who are providing the services that keep the city moving are not getting the things that they need. So they decided we ain't going to work. And now we need to think about what that looks like for the city. So y'all telling me that means the city is going to pile up and we're going to have rats and raccoons that are going to be pulling out trash and it's going to be spewed all over the streets, right? It's hot. So it's going to make it stink more, right? Trash stink because it's trash. And then add the heat to it, it's going to stink more. And then you just told me it's drop-off sites. And I want to know what a drop-off site looked like to me. Because my trash day was today. And I was told not to put my trash on the curb. And I don't have a car. So what I do with my trash, Sherelle Parker?
Right.
Help me understand.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Philadelphia about to
So
be real.
while we was outside standing, I did see like it was a truck with trash all in the back of it, and it had a sign. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure that truck like was trying to help people get their trash and take it to the dump. I don't know though.
And I think so too, and I respect it. And that's why when you was like working for the white man, nah. So it is an opportunity for people who do have wills, right? If you got a truck, if you got a van, if you looking forward to making some bread, you want to be an entrepreneur, like you could get your weight up right now. Cause yeah, I won't tell you my address on the air, but I need somebody to come get my trash. I'm cutting out. I'm about to move.
No, you're good. So, the point that Chris made about folks coming around to pick the trash up, I would say hold off on that. The folks who want to volunteer and the folks who want to get paid, because that's like you crossing the picket line. If you provide the service in replacement for the service that they are being on strike for, you're hurting their strike.
Oh, my
And
bad,
I'm speaking
y'all. I
from
don't wanna mess your
experience
stuff
with
up.
this one, because my man Duke, shout out to Duke, he a truck driver, he drive the trucks. A lot of brothers who are returning citizens take trash jobs, because that's normally an easy job for them to get. So y'all also got to be mindful that these men are not being respected at the same level of other men, because majority of them are on parole or they have felonies, and they are at this point they're scared to strike. You have people striking, but they're scared to strike because I'm on parole. I don't want to lose my job, because if I lose my job, I could potentially get violated, and then all hell breaks loose from there. So the folks who are helping and then that's the other thing about picking the trash up. Sherelle Parker, our mayor, is telling people, because they don't want to pay trash truck drivers and trash truck men, which I don't understand why their budget doesn't go up as the same as everybody else's. If we're going to raise everybody else's budget, we're not going to have the argument of who gets more money and fuck all that. I know I curse in front of the children, but this is that deep because those men have children that won't be taken care of, and I know a lot of those men personally. So if you don't pay them, me cursing is not the worst thing that's going to happen to some babies. If you telling me recidivism is a problem, I can go a lot of directions with it. A lot. With you not paying folks who clean up our trash 5 o'clock in the morning. That should be a no-brainer. Whatever they're asking for, it should be a no-brainer if a person is going to get up 5 o'clock in the morning to handle your shit. And I mean it just like that. Whatever's in that trash can. Whatever's in there. So, what they're asking for is, because this is how you negotiate, the city, as far as I understand, wants to give them 12% over 4 years. They want 8% a year over 4 years. And they should get it.
Now.
Because their job is just as important as the cops if we talking about environmental issues.
More important.
More important.
It's preventative.
It's preventative. If y'all didn't hear our other co-hosts on the mic. It's preventative. We do know what happens when you keep people's communities clean. It makes them think about themselves differently. That's proven. I'm not making that up. Go look it up yourself. So if we want to understand why this is very, very important, because it's an environmental justice issue.
That part.
Right?
That air quality.
It's an environmental justice issue. And I take it personal because a lot of the brothers who came home and wanted to get it right decided they was gonna pick up your trash as a way to give back to the community, and they don't get paid that well. I know y'all think all city jobs pay well. The benefits, the price of living, y'all. Let's always keep in mind the price of living, and this is Philadelphia. It's the reason why all of these New Yorkers are moving into the city. All of this stuff is connected. They moving into the city. Why? Because it's cheaper to live down here. So the people who actually live here and clean up your trash, you don't want to pay them, but you make the community more for the people who want to come in because it's cheaper to live down here. Like, it don't make sense. I'm going to say, me, Jarue Lawson, Jarue Masamakali, Orja Tumojua, Sherelle Parker, play the trash men. You played the cops. And we had the most young men died over a 3-year period when the cops wasn't working. It's documented. I'm not making that up. So we had all these young men die because the cops wasn't working. You give them more money. Them dudes is picking up y'all trash every morning. Every morning, it's trash. It's trash. Let's keep that in mind. They're picking up trash every morning. Pay them men. Pay them whatever they asking. Because you don't want to go out there and clean up the trash. So stop telling people to step in these people's pace and take the trash to the dump until we settle this. No. No, pay them. Don't tell us what to do with our trash because you don't want to pay the men who willing to come pick it up. 5 o'clock in the morning. It is trash. We all know what trash up do smell like. All y'all, I'm not a morning person, people. This is what these men got to do 5 o'clock in the morning, and most of y'all ain't real nice with it. Trash be everywhere. So, again, this is very, 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 very important. Considering we going to have some record heat and it's going to be raining. So it's going to cook the shit and then it's going to soup it up for you. It's going to go all over the street when it rains. See how the water running? That's going to be trash, y'all. See these storms we having? That's going to be trash. So that's my nobody got to do the monologue for the day unless you want to, unless you got your own little rant. But Sherelle Parker, pay the trash men. Pay them because it's an environmental justice issue. Pay it because for me it's a personal issue as a returning citizen. This is a way that these men show that they're men again in our city. Look it up. I have a homie, personal, Duke, that's my man. I want his family to eat. Because he doing it the right way now. He was putting guns to y'all. Now he picking your trash up. Pay the man. So that's my personal thing. It's an environmental justice issue. I'm a parolee, and I know a lot of dudes use this as a way to get back. And I got a personal friend who do what he need to do for his and his family through picking up y'all trash, driving the truck. Bro, if you went and got a CDL for y'all. Oh, the other thing is, I think picking up trash is more important than being a cop. And we can have that conversation as well. There you go.
I got a suggestion for where folks can take their trash. I don't know if we want to say it on the show.
Can I say something?
Huh? Go ahead.
Another thing is that, like you said, the trash turns into like the water turns into trash, so the trash will go into the sewers and cause a blockage for the sewers, so everything will get backed up.
Not to mention, it will also go into our water, right? And it is the reason why we have to continue to filter the water. Terrible still that comes out
Sometimes
of the
people
faucets.
aren't always able to buy like water real quick, so they might drink some tap water real quick, and then all that trash gonna cause everything like to mess your stomach up.
Yeah, so Sherelle Parker, can you please, hey, you said you want a cleaner, greener, safer Philadelphia.
I'm glad you said that. That's one of the trash men's argument. If you're promoting the city as being cleaner, why are you not paying us? We should have been the first people you pay if you're saying this is a cleaner. Right. If we're going to start with that as what Philly is going to be. Clean, safe, they kind of the same thing.
They go together. That's what I said. It's preventative.
We know what she meant.
Clean up people's neighborhoods. First of all, we already need to be cleaning up neighborhoods. Like, we already got enough vacant lots that need to be cleaned. We need to be paying people instead of only paying people on certain commercial corridors to be cleaning up. We need to be paying people in their neighborhoods to clean up their lots and everything else. But, you know, that's an opportunity for your greener too, Sherelle, if you watch the show. Somebody should send it to you. Go ahead, Anwar.
Question completely opposite of what the topic is right now.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I bet you are. I wanted to ask Zakia also.
Oh, no,
a white Survivor Justice Network shirt. I never had one of
Break
those.
for last summer.
You gotta get on the mic for this.
Yo, because I didn't know it existed.
That's like the rainbow flag power.
You bleached it or something? I don't. What? It's not. It wasn't our shirt. Go ahead. You got the mic. He's looking at this picture that keeps coming up.
And then I would like to say I got gaslit because she said, "Nah, that wasn't up there."
That I said no. It
Wait,
wasn't
I
our
had
shirt. It wasn't our shirt. Our
I
shirt was
got
a black
gaslit.
shirt.
I had a white one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a white shirt up there.
came up
and
there.
then y'all in the
Y'all-
picture. Y'all smiling in the picture while she wearing it.
That was a picture of you. I don't remember
It says
You
survivor
don't know what
justice. We don't know what the last
Ah,
word
now we
was.
assuming.
It might not be
now
that
we
word.
assuming.
We don't know.
Away,
It's not
away.
there. You're making up the last word.
It wasn't this shirt.
Yeah, because we designed our shirt and that wasn't our design. That was not it.
Okay.
We had a black shirt.
Okay.
All things black. God. So you want to argue?
I'm seeing stuff there.
Yeah, no.
It look
you
very
seen a shirt that says survivor
similar.
justice. I turned my head. I definitely thought that. I definitely
Ah,
was like, wait,
it's common,
when did we
okay.
do that?
It's a common John, survivor justice.
I didn't know it was very common.
Nah, people was probably biting, but it's okay because they do that a lot. So back to you. What shirt? Oh yeah. Yeah, back to you in this job though.
Yes.
How long you gonna be there?
The plan. Honestly.
I gotta get it on this. You got a plan?
Yes.
He got a plan. He in there learning. He
I've
got
been trying to formulate a
skills.
plan on this.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I already kind of mentally picked my mentor out. He don't know it yet, but I'm gonna be learning from him. Now how long I'm gonna be there? One is really not to say I plan they gonna fire me, but
Let me
however
rephrase
long I'm
the
able to stay
question.
there.
How long are you going to be there, or what is your timeline for advancement?
Oh, timeline for investment. To be honest, I'm kind of weary of seeing it on the show. 'Cause I'm still in the hiring phase. I feel like I'm still skeptical.
They like this though. They want to know what your long term.
I want to build myself up. I told them this in the interview. I want to build myself up with the experience they're going to teach me.
Okay.
So when I do want to start my own business, when I do want to start my own business, I won't be with them anymore. That will be where they will become, I would say, partners. Like
Okay.
if they want to, we can work together. But I would say I kind of like competition. I guess not really, but
Okay.
not really.
But you see some longevity. You see
Yeah.
some.
So-
What
Someone to be
exactly
with them.
do you do on this job? Did you already explain that?
Yeah, she missed
Well,
it.
I'm here.
I'm a sales
Run that
rep,
back.
so
So you're a sales rep. Okay.
mostly
What you selling?
solar panels.
Solar panel?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For,
You selling solar
Arcadia.
panels. Uber, Lyft, trash pickup.
That's hilarious.
Listen, that's
Yeah,
kinda
but no.
gross. Not in
I
your
don't
car.
think they're gonna pull that one off. They're not gonna pull that one off.
If they got an Uber pickup,
So do you got the script? They gave you a script?
Yes, I
You
had
got
the
the
script.
script?
I'm still memorizing it.
Okay.
We're getting some
How you
kinks
feel
out.
about the script?
is it the joint? That's the joint.
Nah, it's not that. It might be. It might be. I don't think so though. I don't think so.
It's similar.
You
to,
wanna, cause no, cause they joined over in Jersey.
Okay.
The one I was going to work for, they joined over in Jersey.
Arcadia.
Nah, it's dang, what's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it right now. But I was going to work for it. I just didn't want to be a salesman. I knew I was going to be good at
They
it.
got
Girl,
joints
with the
out
other
in Jersey. That's where I'm.
Yeah.
I'm not in Philly, but that's where I'm
No,
going.
it's in the script. Like the most of these like salesman places, they kind of all go by the same psychology and how they sell stuff, and they create a script that works that where you don't, you could be a person that's a self-starter, motivated, all that. They want all that, articulate yourself fairly well, but more than anything, that's going to be added to a script. You're not really going to necessarily be selling the stuff yourself. Their script will be selling it. You're just adding color to it. You know what I'm saying? And some people are real good at color, so they get money. You know what I mean? Some people understand the psychology of what they're trying to sell as well. Like I understand the psychology of the script, but I understand the psychology of communication, so I know how to add to it. And then some people, they just reading alone and they gonna get to sell. They probably told you how many you was gonna sell, or not you in particular, but how many they sell a week or stuff like. Cause they got all of that. It's
They
a lot
got a
of data.
leaderboard, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of data. They got a lot of data down on selling things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't want to do the salesman job. But it's a way to get money if you motivated. You can get money quick if you motivated.
I know.
Said
Yeah, I'm definitely
motivation was to
motivated.
get the money. That was the first answer.
Yeah,
That's
the
why I'm there.
partnership.
Why do
was-
you
isn't
do what
the
you do?
job. It's a good job. So I seen you was up early this morning. You know what I'm saying? It was a good look. I got a flashback earlier that I didn't expect to get. It did throw me off with a real John. I was like, what the fuck going on?
You're not the first one to say that, though, man.
I know, man. I know. So how do your siblings think about your work? Do they see the difference in how you operate? No, yeah.
I've thought about it. I think about it all the time. How they see me.
Right.
Like,
is that important to you?
Yeah, that's very important to me. I think about that a lot.
Why? Why do you
These are
care?
my siblings. I know they learn from me. I know I'm. The mic. I keep forgetting. Man.
Yeah, you just gotta lean in. We gotta make sure we get the vocals. You gotta look at attention on the show. You gotta act like you like it. How you doing, Tamaya? What's going on? Were you sleeping? Wow, your voice is very deep. That was wild. That was beautiful. No, we gotta talk about that. So, anyway,
I told her she was gonna have to carry.
just want to wake everybody up, you know, because when you on, you gotta be on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be attentive to the screen, knowing what you look like, knowing what people are looking at. Don't forget that people are looking at you. People can do it. Some people say as a comfortability, you could just do what you do. But I think you never should forget that you're on camera because you want to make sure you're giving people what your show is supposed to give them. And if you're not taking them into account, then you're not giving them what they need. So if you're not paying attention, you should just take a break. You can break the show. Like, oh, I need to take a little break. It's a bunch of people here.
Brick in here, yo.
So, getting back to the question. Did any of your siblings have anything to say about your influence on them?
Besides me giving the money part, not really.
So they don't really look at it as, they just look at it as a way for them to get money? The better you do, the more
Nah,
money they can get.
I know they proud of me, low key.
Okay.
I be seeing how they seem leaving out.
Yes, we are. Yeah. We are proud of you, very much so. You got up this morning, your room looked halfway clean, like it was an attempt at some time. I don't know when.
I'm not gonna get on that.
Was made. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Not gonna get on that, but there are a couple people in the house I'm gonna talk to about that.
Okay. So people be going in your room. That's what we talking about?
That's what it's looking like.
Okay. That sounds like a real thing. People be breaking in the doors, windows. This is a wild place we live. It's a wild transitional housing place. It is. I love it though. It's listen, something new every day.
But y'all been holding it off because I don't want to have the conversation. But I'm gonna get on that.
All right, I got you. Well, make sure you talk to the people. If you something I think you understood about being able to wash up in a clean bathroom, how easy it is to get in and get out. You don't gotta move stuff, you don't gotta clean stuff, you don't gotta not touch stuff. You can just go in there and do your thing, take your stuff, and when you come back, it's gonna be clean again for you. That's a nice, waking up in the morning. Did you eat anything? Do you eat in the morning before you go to work? Or when
I should start,
get your day started?
No, I don't eat nothing.
You know something I would like for you to, because you probably can't say that on the air. I don't know if they drug test. Do they drug test at your job?
To be honest, I don't know yet. They said
apparently
I was about to say if you got the job.
This whole soliloquy,
no, I mean like later down the line. I don't know. That's why.
This is important.
Did you sign anything?
No,
that said
the
they
reason
tell you
why
that
I brought that up, and it's not, nobody's not being told on or anything like that. But he said something to me the other day, that I really, really was proud of. He was like, "Yo, I got school and I had an interview, so I decided I wasn't going to smoke this morning because I needed to get some things done." And that's a real conversation because people have, it's a real serious conversation because a lot of young people, teenagers, smoke weed. And it's not nothing new. We're not going to act like, every 10 years people act like these is the new young people who are smoking weed. No, I smoked weed too when I was a young person. My mom did. Folks in the 70s, on and on and on. Weed is not a gateway drug. Hold on. Weed is not a gateway drug. Anybody that would like to come on the show and debate it with me, I would love to go to the facts of other folks debating this fact about weed being a gateway drug. So we're not going to do that. I don't believe it. I know it's not true. What weed does for teenagers, and my brother, my nephew, he admitted it. He was real about it. Not admitted it like he be fraud me and shit. Again, my apologies. I'm just having a conversation with y'all. This is what I normally do. You know what I mean? So, what he said was, he was like, "Yo, It's a real thing. My only issue with young people smoking is it will kill your ambition. The things that you want to do, you'll just wind up talking about them with your friends. You got the energy. You want to do it. It sounds great. But the weed gonna make you think, oh, we're gonna do it later. Oh, we could do it tomorrow after I take this nap, after I bust this grub, after I listen to my favorite song, whatever. I'll do it then, bro.
And then don't let it be you start something while you was smoking, and then the motivation die right there.
Yes, it does.
Then you got something unfinished.
And one of the things that we've been trying to talk about a lot is finishing. Whether you sweeping the floor, whether you painting something, even a phone conversation, get back to the person. Finish it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate him saying it. That's the reason why I brought it up. I knew he wouldn't be like, come on, oh, this, that, and the third, because it was a real conversation. That's the only thing I could really tell a young person, honestly. I could say the tobacco could stunt your growth, the weed could stunt your growth. If you're an athlete, you probably shouldn't do it. But to be honest, I know a lot of top level dudes that do a lot of things that smoke weed. And some people will probably say, oh, they are functioning addict. It's a difference between, we got to start really understanding what an addict is. An addict don't make that type of decision. Mm-hmm. That's not an addict's decision. An addict is like, let me get it out the way, and then I'll see how the rest of the day goes. You can function, you can work, but you still need it, and you willing to give work up for it. For me, that's an addict. Are you willing to give up food, relationships, your home, prestige, whatever it is that's beneficial to you? If you're willing to give it up for drugs, you're an addict. And then I know a lot of people who are functioning addicts. I know a lot of functioning alcoholics. That's not a conversation we're going to have, but we will. We will. So, I appreciate my nephew. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I already know these things was going to go on. I was just waiting. It's kind of like, come on, bro. Come on. You got it. What you waiting on? It's that kind of thing. But the weed conversation was a real conversation, because that's something that I like to be honest with. Because why lie? Why make up and say it's a gateway drug? That didn't work. That didn't stop anybody from smoking weed, lying to them. Using science to lie at that. So, is there anything else about the weed that you want to tell your homies, other young folks? Because that kill your motivation, John, is a real John, bro.
Don't buy your weed from everybody. Especially in Philadelphia. I ain't gonna say no names, but don't buy your weed from everybody.
Real rap. Anything else? Anything else? I would say black folk get into growing. Start our own dispensaries. Let's get into the actual money of it. These dispensaries are popping up everywhere, and people making really, really, really good money off of it. Really good money. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that about weed too. Get into the business of weed. Hopefully I can get somebody up here to talk about it. I know some folks talk about the whole business of weed from top to bottom. That's an investment black folk need to get into. A dispensary ain't nothing but a storefront. It's a farm or somewhere they're getting the weed from. The dispensary ain't nothing but a storefront. So that's something we can farm and we can have a dispensary. Oh, there it goes, Survivor Justice. That's when we ain't know who. That's when we ain't know who Rakia was. Yeah. We wasn't real sure. Like, was she here before? Did we know her? We was. We had that debate. Cause you was on it. No, not that show. But that was still around the time when he was like, you was on the show before? And it was showing the picture.
First of all, it was only you.
Huh?
It was just you. It was just you.
No, it wasn't. What you call that? No, neither.
And,
What you
and
call
you
it?
thought,
What you call it? Like, no.
yo,
I'm out on that one. I'm
I'm
gonna slide back over to the seat, let them take the show back over. But I appreciate y'all. Sherelle Parker, please play my homie and them. Please.
my homie.
Young people, it's not a gateway drug, but it will kill your motivation. PSA from the young people. Did we clap for our guest yet though? Did we snap for him for the job?
We clap for him in the
Oh.
beginning.
Did we snap for the job? Clap.
Round of applause.
Any other young people just got their first job interview, go all the way through the process? You want to come up here and talk about it? Encourage your brothers and sisters, the young people. Come on up here.
Listen, he said everybody in here get some money when he get paid.
Uh-oh.
You wasn't in here though.
Hold up, go ahead.
You wasn't here.
Yeah.
He get added to the situation because he wasn't here when you said it.
Oh, you can pay for that Reps LLC.
There you go.
All right.
Tell them that.
Oh, they talked about reps. You wasn't listening. You wasn't listening to the show on the way to the show. No, I was just being smart. So yeah, I like the whole. We can't, the choice to be mindful of how you go about taking care of your extracurriculars, are there any other routines or things that you are like you find yourself creating for yourself to make work this transition more
I want to get a whiteboard.
Okay.
Been thinking about that for a while. That's been on my mind. I want to hang it up and put my goals on it. I've been writing and reading way more because of work. I realized that. I feel way more focused because I've been smoking way less also.
Mhm.
Ties back to that. Oh. And man, I've been getting good sleep. I feel great. I've been getting great sleep.
I'm here for it. What time you going to bed?
Well, before anytime 10 for real.
4:10.
Yeah, I hit the bed and I go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, because this is PSA programming, I'm gonna take a second to ask the co-host. I'm gonna wait till the other co-hosts come back. I want y'all to critique yourselves. What y'all feel like y'all been doing up here today? Yeah, I want an honest critique of how you feel like looking at yourself on the screen, thinking about this conversation with the guests, any side conversations. What's how you feel like you doing so far?
I mean, I feel fine. I'm listening to what y'all saying, and when I know something I could talk about, I'll say it.
Mm-hmm. Are you paying attention?
Yes.
All right. You got a question?
I have a question.
Go ahead. I don't know why you left.
I have a question. What part of your routine is your exercise routine? Like,
The
what part
question.
Like, how many times you working out a week? What you doing? Are you a calisthenics guy?
I'm
Cardio?
I'm trying to do trying to get into what is it, parametrics a little bit more because I did mess my ankle up and I want it to be fully healed. I don't like walking around and I just feel that joint stinking all the time. So I want to get on that.
Did you give yourself time to heal? I feel like you just messed up.
Honestly, I told myself I did, but 2 days wasn't enough to. It shouldn't still be stinging, so I know I didn't really, but I can move around on it, and I know ain't nothing on that joint broke, so I'm cool. But
do you hear yourself being counterproductive to yourself? You did
wow,
not
now I'm
properly
hearing it.
heal.
now I'm hearing it. You said
And this
so.
is why it stings.
I thank you for calling that out, cause now I'm gonna be thinking about that.
All right. Continue. I'm sorry.
But nah, it's cool. But I still been on push-ups. I started doing jumping jacks too. I do about 30 push-ups now instead of 15 because it got easy, as I expected it to.
Do you see his face? I need you to look at his face. Ask him why he making that face.
What's up? Why you making the face?
Tell him. It's okay.
What's up?
How many push-ups you do a day?
100.
Oh, you do more than me?
I do 50
That's what's up.
when I go back. But sometimes I forget to do it when I go to bed because I be so tired.
50
Well, he
in
went
the
up me with
morning,
that.
50
Alright.
before you go to bed.
Well, I'm close to being a grown man, so I'm stronger. So
Hold up.
it don't matter.
The thing is, I started push-ups when I was little because of her and my uncle. They would make me do push-ups.
Cool.
Read books, do push-ups. That's the key.
Read books and do push-ups is solid advice
That's the key to it all. Read books.
for any
So your
children.
mind and body is strong.
Right? Read books. Shout out to the person that told me that. I always like to give people their props.
Props to the person who said push-ups and books for the children. We
woman.
appreciate it.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. We got a story. It's story time.
No. I ain't gonna tell the story, but so it was a young woman, friend of the show too. She's been on the show. She was a mom, not necessarily a single mom. Just her and dad was in two different places. So somebody asked her one day, you got a son. How do you raise a son by yourself? And she was like, I'm not gonna tell you I know the key to everything, but I know for a fact my son will be good if he do push-ups and he reads books. And I was like, that's the basics of the training. Read, it's gonna make you want to read more. You can think, you can critically think, what we always talk about, and then push-ups. Push-ups, they got this thing now with push-ups that can tell you like how long you're gonna live, if you could do a push-up, how many push-ups you could do at a certain age to tell you where your health is at. Like push-ups have come a long way, and it's just a real basic joint to get your life right. And we can't be running around with our chests looking the same as our women counterparts. So push-ups, I've been getting back. And my last thing is this young man is the person that made me discipline myself to start doing my push-ups again. Because his mom was telling him that he had to do his push-ups, and I kept hearing her, you know, periodically, like, did you do your push-ups? And I'm like, damn, well, did I do mine? You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to Chris. He's the person that got me motivated to start doing my push-ups again. You know what I mean? And I got it in this morning. I was working out. So,
By way of Chris Mount.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, did somebody say something?
I said by way of Chris Mount.
Rakia. That's Chris Mom.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know. My head kind of bit. I never took this.
I'm like, why are you standing in front of me? This is bad show etiquette. You
No, it's
belong
not.
over
I'm right
there
there, look.
somewhere. Move yourself.
I'm not blocking y'all. Oh, I blocked it.
Yeah, you. It's all
I'm
right.
right here.
The
And
people
I
don't
like
get
it make me feel like how you know how they got the screen and then they add the person to come in and say message. That's what it feels like standing right here. I feel like that person. Like, you know how they have it on Instagram and they have how they do, they put somebody on the screen.
All
Like it'll
I
be
see
one
is
thing
my
going on.
forehead behind your big bald head.
We right here. We in here. Oh, right there. See, look. I don't look like I'm actually in the picture with y'all. At least that's how I feel right now.
Go ahead, do it.
Message.
Like you was cropped over?
Yeah, like about crouch down like this. Message. It's not quick enough. It's like message. It don't work.
It's also don't worry.
It doesn't work.
All right, who else want to
Drink your water. Thank you. Thank you. That is, you are 72% water. So if I'll add anything to that master teaching that I got from that young lady, read books, do your push-ups, and drink a lot of water. A lot of it. So appreciate that add on to my man's regiment. Man, I like that.
Hydrated.
My man right there, you see
business.
that?
Me?
What, bro? You ain't said nothing the
Oh
whole
yeah,
show.
yeah, cause you back. I want you to critique yourself too.
Oh, yeah, I do rag on. You from Compton?
Just let it be great.
Jedi, come.
How you feel like you did today, sitting up here? You feel like you was on your P's and Q's? Nah. All right, that's an honest answer. I respect the accountability. Tell me what you feel like you need to work on. What could you have done better?
What I need to work on is how not to fall asleep on the show.
So you saying we born?
No.
That's exactly what you saying.
I'm
was
trying to
tired.
figure out. He was the co-host.
Yes.
He the other host. He hosting sleep.
That you can perform?
You was, and then we was talking about it. We was preparing for it. You was supposed to have your questions together. The sis came in and you just was like, "Oh, he here. I can go to bed." Cause you was, I will say this: you had the energy. You was the first one who told me what you was gonna do when we was on our way. When you came in here, you was high. You was up there, and then you let it all fall.
All right, we're gonna keep the energy up.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 10 minutes before we get to the art. Cause I hear somebody in my ear. Somebody has some heart this week.
Oh,
Somebody got
shucks,
some
I'm
heart
here for
this
it.
week. To
What
get
happened?
their 10 minutes.
Somebody
Before
about
we
to
go
give
to
up.
the 10 minutes, get to that person. I appreciate the reading. Telling folks about the weed smoke, the young people. We gonna be honest on this, John. I don't know what y'all doing out there. The discipline with the push-ups. The most important thing, if you want to stay young, let me get in the camera. I don't feel like I'm that young, but a lot of people tell me I look younger than I am. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. The workout is amazing. Melanin is super important. Get your sleep. Go to sleep every night. The skin, all that, it's an amazing thing. Add it to all the stuff. Go to sleep if you want to look young. That's y'all bells and you down right there. I gave that to y'all today. Sleep, my man actually gave it to y'all. But sleep is very important, young people. Get your sleep.
Go to
That's
sleep.
the secret sauce.
It ain't
So,
nothing outside.
we have somebody
Oh, it's
on
plenty
the perform
outside.
today.
Who performing?
Nobody is scared. We got 10 minutes. Man, we got, listen, man. Folks be ready when they ready. You know what I mean?
Who ready?
Don't listen. Just the mic gonna be ready.
Oh,
snap! Hey, you feel me? So, without further ado,
Oh,
is our art ready today? Would you like to stand on the table? What would you like to do?
You stand on the table? Yeah, but my phone is dead. Who
Who
recording? I need the video.
You want to stay on the bench? How you want to do?
I'm standing on the table too.
I got 9%. I got you though.
You good? All right, cool.
No, not like that. You can't perform when. Yeah.
All right.
No, not. That's
Oh, you ain't
fire
in the
hazard.
camp.
It's dangerous.
Come on over.
I'm not going to the hospital. That's
Stay
what I
right
need
here.
to understand.
You ain't going for it.
This is hilarious.
You got the music. I'm not going. I don't go there. I don't. Doctor's appointment only.
Good. Let us know when you're ready.
Wallet, chill out.
You want
You gonna play the music?
Do you love your family? I
No.
love
Where
my
the
family.
music?
They help me a lot. They take care of me. They feed me. They do a lot. This one for my fam that I love very much. We chillin', we eatin', we making all the bucks. That we chillin' and we eatin' and we drinking and we
Somebody played it.
feasting and we thinking as we eatin' and we dreaming but not sleeping. No sleep for me. Hold on. I'm out too busy playing. It's such a nice day outside that all my friends are hanging. Playing this, playing that. Playing soccer with the bat. Sounding like I'm in a Dr. Seuss, but this not cat and hat. This is real life and I love it. Where my mommy got the hug. And my daddy make me stronger, so I keep on living longer. And I keep on growing taller, so one day I'll be a boss. And one day I'll be a father, so our family can go farther. This one's for my fam that I love very much.
Very much.
We chillin', we eatin', we making all the bucks. So
Bucks.
We chillin' and we eatin' and we drinking and we eatin'. And we thinking as we eat. And we dreaming but not sleeping.
Sleeping.
Whoa, I'm tired now. I'm about to take a nap.
Nap.
I'm really going back outside for a bike ride at the track.
Check.
Chuck E. Cheese is on my birthday. Don't care if it's on a Thursday.
Thursday.
Party like it's Friday.
Or this Monday you go.
Mother.
Shout out my pretty mommy, keeping me from looking sly.
Fly.
Shout out to my posse, who I know is so proud of.
What?
Missions to the other mom, to the bridge and to the bridge.
Also.
Shout out to our aunt and uncle
For our cousin's sake.
This one for my fam that I love very much.
What?
We chillin', we eatin', we making all the bucks.
Said we
chillin'
and we
eatin'
and we
drinking
and we and we
thinking
and
and we eat and we dreaming
but not sleeping.
Sleeping.
No sleep. No sleep.
for me.
Nope.
No sleep. No sleep.
We
for
up.
No
No, but go to bed though. They said we gotta go to bed.
sleep for me.
We love it. Oh, shout out to CNC.
The mic went up.
Unplugged, Uncaged Potential Podcast. These young folks was on the podcast. They rep real heavy. So, this is TSA. Civil service announcement. Takeover Tuesday. Tuesday takeover. Love, support, great social activism, research, and art.
Alright.
That's what we doing out here.
Woo!